Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here with 60 and Me. Hope you're doing great this morning. How did you get on this morning? What did you do first thing? Do you have a ritual of things that you do in the morning that get you set up for the day, that make you feel positive and organized and well? I really would like to chat with you today about some morning rituals that I think can really make such a big difference in our lives to help you to get more focused and enjoy your day. So I'm going to share with you in a few minutes some practical things you can think about doing, some morning rituals that might help you to just make the most of this time in your life, to get more organized, more focused, more joyful as you go into the day. But first of all, I want to share with you my cup of tea, which is it's a wild apple and cinnamon. It's a really nice tea, very refreshing and unique. And also remind you that our sponsor for today's show is International Living. Now, International Living is a company that helps people think about retiring abroad, helps you to ask the questions that are on your mind, and they have teams of people in different parts of the world who are doing research and reporting back. So you can go out to their website. It's internationalliving.com/60andme and order one of their reports. You can get it free of charge. They just send the link to you in email, and they'll learn more about places you might be considering for retirement abroad. So now to talk about this issue about how to get your morning off to a great start, what kinds of things do you do? Now, I've got some ideas here that you may not have thought of. Some are ones that you may already be incorporating into your day. But let's start with the simple things. You know, the fact that we have plenty of habits by the time we're 60. We do things in a kind of routine way. And morning rituals may be already established, but you might be open to some new ones. Maybe the certain cereal that you always eat. Do you always have porridge for breakfast? Do you always have a cup of tea first or coffee? These are things that, depending on how you approach them, can really make a difference. So the first 30 minutes of your day, we know, set the tone for the rest of the whole day and sometimes the whole week. It's just those things you do first thing. Now, for me, I actually start off with a very simple morning ritual, which is to have a glass of water. Glass of water with lemon. This is one of my first things I do. And for me, I know that hydrates my body. I've been sleeping for 6 or 7, 8 hours sometimes, and my body's had no water in it. And we know that how important water is for our well-being and our overall, state of mind. So drinking a big glass of water with a bit of lemon juice sometimes in it is the first thing that I do. Even before I get out of bed, I have the water by my bedside. And a lot of women do this. I think it's a very, easy thing to do. Doesn't cost you very much if you buy lemons, but, it's really a positive thing to do for your body. And it's, it's going to, your body's going to thank you for it all day. Another thing to think about is yoga or some kind of stretching exercises. Now, we have our yoga videos, with 60 and Me that are free of charge now on YouTube. You can watch them for nothing. It's a whole range of gentle yoga for seniors, gentle yoga flows, and chair yoga. And you can look at those now online on YouTube completely free. And you can buy the DVDs if you want to, but this is a great way to start your day. A lot of people just, do like 10, 15 minutes, even 5 minutes. It doesn't matter how long you do it. Just give yourself a chance to stretch and, breathe and focus and relax. You can really make yourself feel so much more energized and put together if you just do a little bit of exercise first thing in the morning. The second thing, or the third thing, is to make room for gratitude. Now, this is one of these small things that can make the biggest difference. I keep a little notebook by my bed, and sometimes I'll just jot down a word or a thought that comes into my mind. Because just remembering the things that are important to me and remembering, that I've got so much to be thankful for, my health for one thing, and my family, my friends, you, this community, and just reminding myself of that just makes me feel really, really good. And you can train yourself to be grateful every day. It's just something that you do to give thanks for what you have and not focus on a worry or something else that's on your mind. Okay, next thing, fuel up with a healthy breakfast. This is an important one. I've got a couple of others that are really important too, and I want to make sure that I get them all to you because these are things that honestly can make such a difference. There's some people that are doing different kinds of diets and things, but generally speaking, it's good to have a healthy breakfast. You get overwhelmed by all these healthy food programs and initiatives, but just having a porridge is really good for you. The oats, the whole grain oats are super good. Eggs and some, like an omelet, just something with protein in it is very good. But you know what your favorite things are. It's just having a healthy breakfast. And if you like juice, have some orange juice or pineapple or pomegranate or something really healthy and good for you. Do a protein shake if you don't want to cook anything. Just doing a really cool protein shake, and there's lots of great products on the market for that. A smoothie, that's another thing that's really good. The next thing, I think this is probably one of well, maybe the last one's the most important thing, but this is really the most, for me, one of the most important things. And that's to work from a to-do list. Make a little list of things that you want to do today before, if you can, you get on your computer. Because if you get on your computer or your phone first thing, whatever's in your inbox is going to be your schedule for the day. That honestly is going to be the thing that guides you through the day. So just, if you can, sit down first. What are the 3 things that you want to accomplish today? What are the 3 things you want to accomplish? And once you've written that down, then go online and look at your mail or check your phone. But it is true, and I thought about that so much when I wrote those words. Is if your inbox becomes your master if you don't manage it properly. And a lot of us are still working and trying really hard to juggle a work-related set of emails perhaps or commitments if you're volunteering or mentoring with the other things in your life that are important. And there are lots of those. So that's another thing, is to decide on your critical tasks for the day before you start. Now, the hydration I spoke about, and I actually go full circle here. This to me is one of the most important things that you can do. Water is the essence of our life. If you have a cup of coffee first, what are you doing? Immediately, you're draining your body of water. It's a very dehydrating drink. And a lot of people do this. It's something psychological about coffee. It almost goes with the other things like the to-do list, to have a coffee. But if you can do the water first, that's really, really important. It's got citric acid, potassium, magnesium. All these things are super, super good for you. And I think that if you can stick with that and try that as one thing that you do every single day as part of your morning ritual, you will thank yourself for it. Now, I would love to know what you do, what your morning rituals are. And so please take a minute now, before you go, to actually write down what you think the things that you do every morning that help are. Is it yoga? Is it a good healthy breakfast? Is it a walk? Is it some exercise? What kind of things do you do every single day? Do you drink water? Do you drink water with lemon? I'd like to know what you do. So if you could take a few seconds and just write down below what you do to start your day, what are your morning rituals? Let's share with the community. That would be great. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so much for your support and your time and your energy and love. It means a lot. Please join us on our website, 60andme.com. We've got lots of great articles every day. Sign up for our newsletter. And if you are interested, we have a Patreon channel, which is a private group. It's a small group of women who are able to contribute $3 or whatever they can afford a month for 60andMe, and we have a private conversation with exclusive videos and all kinds of cool stuff with the Patreon group. So that's another option you've got. But thank you all for being here. Thanks for your support and your encouragement, and just go and have a wonderful day and get your morning ritual in place for tomorrow. Have a fabulous day, everybody. Bye-bye for now.